is going to be another Halloween look, and today's look is going to be a Disney villains inspired look. We are going to be doing Ursula with my MAC Prep and Prime Fix Plus and used the Milk Hydro Grip Primer, and then I went in with my foundation already just to save some time. I know I usually speed this part up, but you guys don't need to see me apply my foundation like a million times. Let's just try and cover up this blemish though. I used the Wet n Wild Dewy foundation, and then I just took that underneath my eyes as well. And then we're going to start by painting my face again. So I think the two colors I'm going to go into, since she obviously has like a purpley skin tone. I don't really have a color exactly like that, but I think that this color from the Exquisite palette, the shade Nebula, is going to work pretty well. I'm going to see how that looks. And then if I need to make it a bit more lighter purple, I might go into the shade Andromeda from the same palette, or I'm going to use Snow Angel from the other, from the That Time of Year palette. So from Gourmand Girls as well. So let's start out by applying this Nebula shade. I think this one is going to be pretty good. I just have to build it up, you know, slowly but surely, because I don't want it to be too pigmented when we first start building it up. Because the green from the greens from the Sugar Pill built up pretty nicely. Okay, so let's start by building that up. I think that'll work out. It's just not building up as much as I would like to. So I'm just gonna make it darker. But I think that's gonna be a good color for this. Yeah, I think that'll work out. So, and it doesn't have to be too dark. And again, we can always layer it up more. So I'm going to speed it up so I'm not boring you guys. Goes, and I think it's looking pretty good. I added a little bit of the shade Andromeda as well from this palette, and I think it looks good. So I'm not mad at it. I think it's going pretty well so far. Hopefully I didn't make myself too purple, but she is pretty purple, so I think it's a good shade. Now we're going to go into the eyes. I'm just going to prime my eyes really quick. Okay, so now we're going to go into the eyeshadow, and I'm going to take the same two shades that I used for the face. So I'm just going to use the shade Andromeda, and I'm going to put that in my crease. I don't think I've actually used this shade yet, so I've only used it on my like lower lash line. So I'm going to take it all in my crease area. This look is not as involved as the Sally look is. Honestly, the hardest part was doing the face part, so the shade's pretty pigmented, but I want to blow it out a lot because she has a pretty involved arch. I'm not going to do it exactly like her. Like, obviously, I'm going to do the eyes more glam, of course. But, you know, we're still going to have a pretty blown out crease. I think this shade is so pretty for that. So I'm just going to build that up. Purples can get patchy really quickly, so just take your time with it and blend it out. My mirror is so dirty because I've been using it so often. I do have cleansing wipes. I'm just going to finish blending it out off camera. Okay, so we have that pretty blown out, and I like how that looks. And now we're going to take the shade Nebula, which was the same shade we used on my face, and we're going to use that to define the crease. We're going to take quite a bit and just use that. I don't know if it's going to be too light. Let me take a bunch. Yeah, that's good. I'm just going to use that to define the crease. You just have to build it up a bit. God, I've been going ham with the Halloween looks this year, but I had a pretty stressful day, so I wanted to just put some Halloween makeup on because it's kind of like a escape for me a little bit when I'm stressed out. So I did have a panic attack earlier, so that was fun. So I'm just trying to chill out right now. I did have some wine and watched a show with my mom, so sometimes my mom does not help me calm down though, because I usually don't tell her what's going on because I really can't. So it's fun. We all get stressed out about money sometimes though. All right, so I'm going to keep on defining that. And then I'm also going to take this on the lid just because I want to, I mean, her eyes are pretty matte, but I do, of course, want to add a little bit of sparkle. I mean, what's a look for me without some sparkle? I mean, honestly, I could just do this and probably be good, but there is some, oh, I forgot that there's blue. Yeah, I'm gonna add like a, actually, I probably should do, she has a lot of blue turquoise. Hold the phone. Sorry about that. So we're gonna take the shade Frostbite from the Gourmand Girls That Time of Year palette, and I'm gonna go over that. Just like that. And then we're also going to take that on the lower lash line soon, but we're going to do that after we add more eyeshadow to the under eyes because we kind of lost some of that color. But again, this look is not as hard as the Sally. I mean, the Sally look wasn't too difficult, to be honest. Like, it actually was really fun. I don't know if I'm just gonna leave the eyes matte, to be honest, but you guys know I can never do just a matte eye. And it's pretty much the same color on this side than it was on the other side. So I'm just gonna build it up off camera. Okay, so once that's built up, I'm of course going to take some shimmer. I think I'm gonna take the shade Icicle from the This Time of Year palette as well, and I'm gonna use that as a topper shade over the blue. Just want to grab like a bunch of it, because these are like really glittery like topper shades. So if I don't put a glitter glue down, oh, that's so pretty. Yeah, that's the shade I wanted. And it gives me a chance to play with this palette more, because your girl got way too many palettes this past month, so. Oh, that's so pretty. And adding the blue underneath. Oh, that's pretty. Yes. Yeah. Oh, I like that. That's perfection. It's exactly what I wanted. It shifts so beautifully with like every matte that you put underneath it. It's so pretty. Just gonna keep on applying that, because pretty much all I have to do after this is liner, and then like contour and stuff like that. The hardest thing that is gonna be lashes, but we're gonna do lashes last, because we can't do an Ursula look without adding lashes, because she has some big old eyelashes. So I'm just gonna finish applying that off camera. It's just so pretty. Okay, and then let me just move this. This makes me nervous. For the inner corners, I'm gonna go into the That Time of Year palette again, and also for the lower lash line we're gonna use this too. I'm gonna take the shade Twinkling Lights, which is on the center of the palette, and I'm gonna use that as my inner corner highlight. That is stunning. It's been so... I actually pulled out the I'm gonna mix them together, Icicle and Twinkling Lights on the inner corners. I pulled out the whatchamacallit, the Red Velvet palette, and I thought I was gonna use some of those colors, but I was like, I just want to use this palette again. It's so pretty. Yes, that is gorgeous. And I wanted to use some more Gourmand Girls. I might use the same blush too again that I used in the other look, because it's just so pigmented and it might be perfect for this. I'm not sure what blush I'm going to do though, but we'll worry about it when we get to it. Okay, so now I'm just going to, not line yet, hold on, we gotta do the, where did I just put my other brush? Hold please, I here. Lips. We got to do the lower lash line first. I'm going to take that Frostbite shade because she does have blue on the lower part. And we're going to take that. Pretty close to the lash line. Just hopefully that won't like take away the color of the other color, because we're not putting it over just concealer. We're putting it over another eyeshadow. Yeah, that looks cool. I wasn't sure if I was going to do another Disney look this year, but I was like, I kind of have to. And I've never done an Ariel look before, and I probably should. But I've been kind of into the villains this time, and I'm like, let's do Ursula. I was like, that would be so much fun. I'm just going to finish that off camera. Okay, so now she has a lot of black liner, so I'm going to use my cream gel liner from Marc Jacobs. I'm going to put it on my waterline. I'm not going to do eyeliner on the top because, again, I'm just going to do lashes. I don't know if I'm going to do a contour, though. I might. I guess it doesn't really matter what shade of purple my face was, as long as it was pretty close to the shade of purple. That's a very hard color to do. I probably should have done a white base, but who got the time for that? Just gonna finish doing that off camera. Okay, so now I'm gonna do a purpley contour, and I think I'm gonna go into the shade Slay Queen in the This Time of Year palette. I think as that would be a good color to use for that, hopefully. I think it'll be fine. It's gonna be, need to, yeah, that's better. I was like, I hope it's dark enough. You just gotta build it up a bit more. Yeah, just like that. I'm gonna do the same up here. Just to do some shading. I'm liking this the more and more I go. Wasn't sure how it was gonna go because I wasn't having a great day at all, so I'm kind of happy it's going pretty well. I'm covering the speaker, so sorry if I sounded a bit muffled. That was my fault, of course. Okay. And I'm gonna take a little bit over here. I don't know. I think I'm gonna do the same blush that I did last time, but I don't know if I need a blush. I feel like it's just gonna be covered, so I might just do highlight. So of course we have to do highlight. I mean, duh. I'm not sure. Okay, for blush, I don't want to do anything. I'm going to have to do something deep. So I think I'm just going to use that same blush that I used for the Sally look, but it's a really deep pigmented blush. If I could find it. Hold on. Okay, so I'm going to go into that same blush that we used for the Sally look. That's like really the only thing I'm going to be using that's the same. I mean, I did kind of use the same, one of the same eyeshadows, but these colors work, so I want to use them. So I'm just going to go into that. Yeah, see, it's different when you put it over a purple base because it turns out not as red, and that color's like perfect. Just don't want to go back and forth too much, because then it can kind of lift the eyeshadow underneath. So yeah, that, see how that like kind of, and plus it looks different than the Sally look because it's over a different color. Yeah, that's like how I wanted it. I wanted it to be pretty exaggerated blush, which I really like how that looks. Yeah. Okay, and then for highlights, we're gonna go into, I don't know why I keep on using these Classy Cake highlights, but they're just so pretty that I want to use them. We're gonna use this shade called Anya, which is named after my beloved Anya on YouTube. This highlighter is so pretty. I was thinking about using Debutante because it maybe I'm going to use both. You know what? I'm going to use both. We'll mix them together. I'm going to use Debutante on top because I really want to use both because they're so pretty. So I'm going to go into Anya first, and that's gorgeous. Yes. We're almost done. We just have lips, and then we're going to have to torture myself with lashes, so. Okay, I cannot see that, so let's see how it looks. Oh my god, that's gorgeous. I've just been so into these Classy Cake highlighters for Halloween looks because they're such unusual colors and they're so pretty. And then, where is the other palette? Should be right here. Well, I have to grab a lipstick anyway, so let's see if I can find that too. It was on my lap. Okay, Caitlin. We're going to use Debutante over it because clearly I can't find anything, so that is one pigmented highlighter, let me tell you. But that looks so pretty. Ross! Do I look scary enough yet? Ooh. Yes. Yes, that's gorgeous. All right, and then we're gonna do, well, I don't know if I really need to spray. My face isn't really dry, and I don't really need to spray for eyeshadow. So for brows, I want to fill it in with black because her brows are black, but I'm forgetting the brow bone. Hold on. Let's not forget that. I almost forgot to fill that in. So I'm going to go back into the Exquisite palettes, and I'm going to take my brow bone highlighting brush, and I'm going to go into that shade Nebula, and we're going to put it, you know what, that's not going to work because I forgot that since it's more pigmented, it kind of, yeah, we're just going to highlight it with this because since it's more pigmented, the color gets like too concentrated and it gets like a bit like oversaturated. So like the color's like too concentrated on the brow bone and I don't want that. I cannot see. All these mirrors are blinding me. Yeah, so just have to be patient and kind of just work it in onto the brow bone. See how that makes such a difference though? If we didn't do it, then it would have just been sticking out like a sore thumb. We gotta be purple everywhere, you guys. Just wanna do a little bit more around my eyes. It's kind of hard to get the color to stick there sometimes. And then we're gonna do the same over here. Just gonna do it off camera. Okay, so for the brows, I'm gonna do what I did for the Wednesday Addams look and fill them in with black because obviously she has black brows. So that's what we're gonna do. Fill it in with black. We're just gonna use a black eyeliner. To the brows in a little bit, but I like how they look. So my hands started cramping, so we'll come back to that later. Now we're just gonna do the lips. Of course, we have to do her iconic red lipstick. So I'm gonna use the Hocus Pocus lip liner from ColourPop in the shade Come We Fly. It's like my deepest red. I mean, my brightest red color. Just gonna finish doing that off camera. And it doesn't matter if they're overdrawn a little bit, because obviously her lips are very overdrawn. Where did the cap go for this? Did it fall? We'll find it when we're done. Okay, and then for the red lippy, I'm going to use the Ultra Matte Lip in the shade Creeper, also from ColourPop, and I'm going to apply that to my lips. I mean, her lippy is kind of a little bit darker, but I want it to be really red. I think I have another darker one. It can be over exaggerated. Why not? It looks deeper in person than it does off camera, to be honest. On camera, I mean. I'm starting to get tired. Just gonna finish applying it off camera. Okay, and now we're gonna do her iconic mole. I feel like it kind of changes where it goes in like every single scene, but it's kind of like next to her mouth over here. So that's where we're gonna put it. I'm gonna use this black liquid lipstick from NYX. I find that liquid lipsticks sometimes are more pigmented than like an eyeliner sometimes. And I'm gonna put it right, where is it? Let me get a better picture. It's kind of like next to her mouth, like right here. Yeah, like that. There we go. That's a huge mole, but it is a pretty big ass mole. So, did I put it in the right place? I'm trying to look at the pictures and it's kind of hard to see where it is. It's like, maybe it's more like underneath here. I don't know, because like when she grins, it's like more so underneath. And that one isn't really underneath. But I was kind of looking at one where it's on the side of her mouth. Yeah, it's more so underneath her lip. Yeah, I'm going to remove that other one. I think that looks better. Because when she smiles, that's kind of where it is. So we're just going to put... Well, I do have a makeup wipe, so I'm just going to take that. I can't really use concealer because... And then we're just going to go over that with some eyeshadow off camera. Okay, so I just coated my lashes with some of the Rare Beauty mascara, and then I'm just gonna do the bottom lashes really quick, and then we're gonna do falsies. I hope it doesn't turn out to be a complete disaster. I'm getting like Ursula and like Genie vibes from this look with the brows. I might tone down the brows a little bit. I'm not sure yet. Probably should have made that color underneath a bit more exaggerated, but it's okay. I don't know why I didn't buy a magnetic liner this time to do lashes, because I was gonna need lashes with a couple of looks, so I don't know why I didn't buy a liner. Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to tone down these brows a little bit, or I might draw them a little bit more exaggerated. Okay. Okay, you guys, so I think we are done with this look. There was some brief obstacles. Let me just blend out that. All right, it's not really working for me here. But I can't really do anything about it at this point. It's just looking a bit patchy. But if I put more on, it's gonna get more pigmented. So I think we are good. It's like kind of, I don't know. I could just go over the whole nose again and then just put on some more highlighter. I just want it to be even in the middle. I just don't want it to be like too dark. And then I went in with on the brows with a little bit of concealer to make them a little bit less harsh. And we're just gonna, right, I think it's starting to get a bit patchy though. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna highlight my nose again, and then we're gonna be done because I can't keep on messing with it. It's kind of driving me crazy at this point. I feel like we lost the color on the neck now already too. We'll be done in a minute. Just want to make it a bit more pigmented. But I really like how it turned out. I think it looks pretty cool. I feel like we need more on the neck. Kind of lost the color. Okay, guys, so we are done with this look, and I really love how it turned out. I think it turned out pretty damn cool. Sorry if it was a bit messy. I couldn't really do anything about the mascara that got down there, and it got a little bit patchy around my nose area. But again, I can't really do anything about that. But I'm not going to worry about it because I think it turned out really, really cool. So this is what it looks like, you guys. I didn't put like any twist on it or anything because this is already like a challenging makeup look. And I think that I really transformed myself into her. I'm getting the vibes with the eyebrows and the lashes. I just went into the bathroom to apply the other lashes and like the other side, and it definitely worked out. I used the gingerbread lashes from Glamlight. I got this in my holiday like foodie box from the pie palette collection last year. They did like a foodie box for that. So let's show you guys my makeup because my lashes are really bothering my eyes. So this is my completed Ursula look. So here are the eyes. I'll look down for you guys. Hopefully the lashes aren't like falling off, but it doesn't look like that they are. Yeah. So let's look down. I love the colors. I love that icicle shade on the lid. It's so, so pretty. And then the cheeks. Love that highlight and that blush. And then like the under eyes and the inner corner highlight. Again, sorry again about that, but I'm just not going to take pictures to show that. So it just got a little bit patchy. And the red lips, of course. I might have to add a little bit more eyeshadow around here. Oh my goodness, it's never enough eyeshadow, right? Like never. But yeah, there's kind of not. This eyeshadow is kind of like, I just want to use my finger. I feel like it'll be sticking more with my finger. I don't know how it didn't get applied there. That's better. Oh my goodness, my nose is running. All right, I'm going to leave it alone because I'm going to drive myself crazy, and I think it turned out awesome. So here are the lips. Here are the cheeks. The mole. And yeah, and the eyebrows. I'm feeling it. I think it turned out really awesome. So yeah, I definitely transformed myself, and I have so much fun doing these looks. They're really fun, and I like how it turned out, so I'm not mad at it. I think it actually looks freaking iconic. I love it. So yeah, I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe. Follow me on my Instagram at cpw819 and check out my Poshmark at the same handle. I love it. I can't stop looking at it. It was fun, definitely, and I think I picked up her vibes well enough, and I love it. So yeah, I love you guys. Again, please go enter my giveaway. I am having a giveaway on my channel. I will leave that linked below. I'm not going to explain it because my eyes are literally dying. So yeah, I love you guys, and I can't wait to take this off. So bye.